You've watched the highlights 1,000 times. The defenders slip, the angles look impossible, and the ball looks like it's glued to his feet. But here's the truth. The magic isn't in Lionel Messi's feet at all. His genius has nothing to do with flashy tricks or superhuman speed. It's built on a hidden system, a pattern of movement and perception backed by science and elite sports psychology. In this video, we're going to expose on the things you can't see in the highlights. The scanning rhythm that lets him predict defenders, the biomechanical traps he sets without the ball, and the constant contact technique that turns chaos into control. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact drills to train your brain to see the game like Messi, and your body to move with his flawless rhythm. This isn't talent, it's trainable. And we're gone, break it down. Constant contact and biomechanics. Watch Messi's feet in slow motion. You'll see something most players, and even most coaches, miss. He touches the ball with every single step. No gaps, no hesitation, just a relentless, rhythmic connection between his foot and the ball. This isn't just a stylistic quirk, it's a biomechanical masterpiece, backed by sports science and honed through thousands of hours of deliberate practice. Here's why it makes him unstoppable, and how you can start training it today. 1. The science of constant contact. Messi's step-touch technique isn't just about control, it's about neuromuscular efficiency. Research from the British Journal of Sports Medicine highlights that elite dribblers like Messi develop a unique synergy between their nervous system and muscles, allowing for near-instantaneous adjustments in balance and direction. Every time his foot meets the ball, he's recalibrating his center of gravity, which, thanks to his low center of gravity, 5 feet 7 inches, 170 centimeters, lets him change direction with minimal loss of speed or balance. Why it works. Most players take 2 to 3 steps between touches, creating micro pauses where they lose control and predictability. Messi's constant contact eliminates these gaps, making his movements fluid and his changes of direction seamless. The metabolic advantage. Studies from Liverpool John Moores University show that unpredictable, multi-directional movements, like Messi's dribbling, demand 30 to 50% more energy from defenders than straight-line sprints. By maintaining constant contact, Messi forces opponents into a high-energy, reactive state, while he conserves his own energy through efficiency. 2. Biomechanical perfection. Low center of gravity plus fast twitch fibers. Messi's physique is custom-built for dribbling. Low center of gravity, his shorter stature means his body's mass is closer to the ground, giving him superior balance and agility. This allows him to decelerate, cut, and accelerate again in tight spaces without losing momentum. Fast twitch muscle dominance. Scientific analysis reveals elite dribblers like Messi have a higher percentage of fast twitch muscle fibers. These fibers enable explosive acceleration and rapid deceleration, which are critical for evading defenders in confined areas. Peripheral vision and spatial awareness. Messi's ability to process visual information in his peripheral field lets him anticipate defender movements and exploit gaps, all while keeping his head up and his touches tight. This isn't just skill, it's a convergence of genetics, biomechanics, and relentless training. Messi wasn't born with a dribbling gene. He was born with a frame that forced him to develop these advantages, and then he trained them to perfection. 3. How to train like Messi. Drills for constant contact. You don't need Messi's genetics to adopt his technique. Here's how to build the foundation. Drill 1. Step touch jogging. Use a size 1 or 3 ball. Smaller balls force tighter control. Jog slowly in a straight line, tapping the ball with every step. No gaps, no big kicks. Progress to figure 8 patterns around cones, maintaining the same rhythm. Goal: develop the neuromuscular connection between your foot and the ball. Drill 2. Tight space maneuverability. Set up a grid of cones, 5 by 5 yards. Dribble through the grid using only small, rapid touches, 1 touch per step. Add hesitation moves and quick cuts, but never break the step-touch rhythm. Goal: mimic Messi's ability to navigate tight spaces without losing control. Drill 3. Defender shadowing. Have a teammate lightly shadow you, no tackling. Your task? Dribble past them using only body feints and step-touch control. No big kicks or long touches. Goal: learn to manipulate defenders with minimal ball movement, just like Messi. Drill 4. Fatigue resistance. Dribble for 30-second intervals at match intensity, focusing on constant contact. Rest for 10 seconds, then repeat. Why? Messi's style is metabolically demanding for defenders. Train your body to maintain efficiency under fatigue. 4. The psychological edge. Why constant contact wins games. Constant contact isn't just about physics, it's about psychology. For Messi, the rhythm creates a flow state, where movements become automatic and decision-making happens subconsciously. For defenders, the lack of gaps in his dribbling eliminates the reaction time. They can't predict when he'll cut or accelerate because there's no pause, just relentless, controlled motion. This is why Messi looks like he's gliding. He's not thinking about his next move. He's already 3 steps ahead, and his body is just executing. That's the power of constant contact. The art of deception. Messi doesn't rely on flashy stepovers or complex tricks. His magic lies in something far more subtle: his body language. A lean of the shoulder, a fake step, a sudden drop in posture. These tiny movements are his secret weapons. Most players telegraph their moves with their feet. Messi does it with his entire body, often before he even touches the ball. Here's how it works. When Messi wants to go right, he'll lean left. The defender, reacting to his body weight, shifts in that direction. Then, with a single touch, Messi glides the ball the other way. No wasted motion, no overcommitment, just pure efficiency. He'll freeze defenders with a shoulder drop, or look one way while dragging the ball another. These aren't tricks, they're illusions, designed to unbalance the defender before the ball even moves. To train this, practice mirror drills. Feint with your body, but delay the ball movement. Record yourself and watch how believable your feints look. Play 1v1s where the rule is simple. You can't move the ball until you've moved the defender. It's not about footwork, it's about your hips, shoulders, and head. That's how Messi breaks ankles without breaking a sweat. Messi isn't the fastest player on the pitch, but he's the smartest with his speed. Watch closely. He often slows down when he receives the ball. A pause, a touch, a scan. Then, bam! He explodes past the defender. This isn't a mistake, it's a tactic. By controlling the tempo, he forces defenders to commit, to freeze, to second-guess themselves. Then, in that split second of hesitation, he strikes. Think of it like music. A slow build-up, then a drop. Messi plays with rhythm like a DJ, lulling defenders into a false sense of security before hitting them with a burst they can't recover from. Most players run fast all the time. Messi runs smart. He slows defenders down mentally, then breaks them physically. To train this, do pause and go drills. Dribble slowly, then burst at full speed after a hesitation. Practice sudden changes of tempo with cones. Watch clips of Messi and mimic his rhythm. Slow, slow, burst. It's not about being the fastest. It's about being the most unpredictable. Messi's brain works faster than yours. Before he even receives the ball, he's already processed the defender's body angle, the positioning of nearby teammates, and the open spaces on the pitch. He's not reacting to what's happening, he's anticipating it. When he dribbles, he's not thinking, should I go left or right? He's already seen the defender's weight leaning left, so he touches the ball right. It looks reactive. It's not. It's predictive. This is why he rarely loses the ball. He's not just dribbling, he's solving a puzzle in real time. And the key to this skill, it's called scanning and pattern recognition, the secret weapon of football's greatest playmakers. 1. The science of scanning, how Messi sees the game before it happens. Messi's ability to anticipate defenders and exploit space isn't luck, it's cognitive science. Research from the Journal of Sports Sciences reveals that elite players like Messi perform 3 to 4 visual scans per second, compared to the average player's 1 to 2. These scans aren't random, they're targeted, efficient, and purposeful. Peripheral vision dominance. Messi's peripheral awareness allows him to track multiple defenders, teammates, and spatial gaps without staring directly at them. This means he can keep his head up, his touches tight, and his decisions instant. Pattern recognition. Studies show that Messi's brain processes defender body language, e.g. weight shifts, hip angles, head turns, as visual cues that trigger automatic responses. For example, if a defender's hips are open, Messi knows they're vulnerable to a quick cut inside. If a defender is flat-footed, he'll exploit their slow reaction time with a sudden burst. If a defender turns their head, he'll attack the blind spot. Messi doesn't just see the game, he sees the game before it happens. And that's what makes him a chess master on the pitch. 2. The Messi scan, how he reads defenders like a book. Messi's scanning isn't just about looking, it's about interpreting. Here's how he does it. Step 1. The pre-receive scan. Before the ball arrives, Messi quickly scans the defender's stance. Are they leaning forward, easy to knock off balance? Are their feet shoulder-width apart, stable, or narrow, unstable? Are they facing him directly, aggressive, or side-on, passive? This scan takes less than half a second, but it tells him everything he needs to know. Step 2. The micro-adjustment. As the ball arrives, he adjusts his body position based on the scan. If the defender is leaning left, he'll drop his right shoulder to lure them further off balance. If the defender is flat-footed, he'll hesitate, forcing them to commit before exploding past. Step 3. The execution. His first touch is already decided before the ball reaches him. He's not reacting, he's executing a plan based on the defender's weaknesses. This is why Messi's dribbles look effortless. He's not making decisions in the moment, he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. 3. Training the Messi scan. Drills to develop game IQ. You can't replicate Messi's instincts overnight, but you can train your brain to scan and anticipate like him. Here's how. Drill 1. The 5-second rule. Pre-receive scanning. Before every pass in training, pause for 5 seconds and scan. Where is the nearest defender? Which way are their hips, feet pointing? Where is the open space? Goal. Make scanning a habit, not an afterthought. Drill 2. Peripheral vision cone drill. Set up 4 cones in a square, 10 by 10 yards. Dribble through the square while a teammate points randomly to cones. Your task? React to their pointing without looking directly at them. Use peripheral vision. Goal. Train your brain to process visual cues without breaking your dribble. Drill 3. The defender's tell game. Play 1 versus 1 with a teammate acting as a defender. Before each duel, the defender must exaggerate a tell, e.g., lean heavily on one foot, turn their head. Your task? Exploit the tell with a dribble move. Goal. Learn to read and react to defender body language in real time. Drill 4. Full match scanning, no highlights. Watch full matches, not just Messi highlights. Pause the game every time Messi receives the ball and ask, what did he scan before getting the ball? How did the defender's body language influence his first touch? Goal. Develop pattern recognition by studying real game scenarios. Messi didn't become a genius overnight. He became a genius by training his eyes and brain as hard as his feet. 4. The psychological edge. Why scanning wins games. Scanning isn't just about seeing, it's about controlling the game mentally. For Messi, it turns chaos into clarity. He's never surprised because he's always one step ahead. For defenders, it creates hesitation. When Messi scans, defenders second-guess themselves, giving him the split second he needs to exploit their indecision. This is the difference between a good dribbler and an unstoppable one. Good dribblers react. Unstoppable dribblers predict. Messi's dribbling isn't about fancy footwork. It's about using the ball itself as bait. He'll roll it slightly forward, then pull it back. He'll touch it just enough to make the defender reach, then snap it across their body. These are micro movements. No wasted motion, no overcommitting, just pure efficiency. What makes this so powerful is its simplicity. There's no flash, no unnecessary risk, just a calculated invitation for the defender to make a mistake. And when they do, Messi punishes them. To train this, practice gentle ball rolls and shifts with the inside and outside of your foot. Do 2-touch feints. Touch the ball forward as bait, then snap it sideways. Focus on lateral movement without needing fancy footwork. Messi isn't flashy, he's efficient. And efficiency is what wins games. Ever notice how Messi looks like he's gliding through defenders? That's because he's not thinking, he's flowing. This isn't spiritual, it's psychological. Messi trains in a way that makes his movements automatic. His body does the work, his mind just observes. Scientists call this the flow state. No conscious thought, just action. Messi achieves this through repetition, visualization, and emotional detachment. He doesn't panic under pressure. He doesn't overthink. He trusts his instincts, and those instincts are built through thousands of reps. To train this, do high-rep, low-intensity drills until movements become automatic. Play 1 versus 1s without setting goals. Just flow. Remove the fear of failure during practice. When you stop chasing perfection and start trusting your body, that's when your dribbling begins to feel like Messi's. Messi's dribbling isn't magic, it's mastery. Mastery of control, rhythm, timing, deception, scanning, and trust. It's not about how fast you move, it's about how efficiently you move, how well you read the game, how many touches you take, how you bait defenders, and how calmly you change direction. This isn't just football IQ, it's football instinct, built over years. But you can start today. Train constant ball contact. Learn to manipulate defenders with your body. Practice slow to fast rhythm changes. Study scanning patterns and body language. If you truly want to dribble like Messi, don't just copy his moves. Think like him, move like him, and one day you'll become your own version of unstoppable.